In this video, we take the Jeep and do a little bit of jeeping up in the mountains near Montpelier, Idaho Reservoir. We have a little bit of snow and just a good day out exploring. So this video is a lot of just us driving around the mountains and through Montpelier and some of the surrounding areas. So I hope you enjoy it. It's a beautiful drive. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Since we went out on the trails here with the side-by-side and we couldn't get through the main trail to go where the good riding is, we decided to take a Jeep ride today and go see what we could find. So we're on our way to Montpelier. I'm going to leave a little bit in of the uh, drive by the lake because it's stunning. But yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. The weather, it's a little chilly. It's in the 50s or so, but beautiful area. You can see the water is just stunning. There is a lot of development going on here. Clearly, this is a popular vacation or weekend area, so you're seeing a lot of that. Off to the right was the Bear Lake State Park with the marina, but man, I can see why they like it here. It is just
past the point of no return, baby, on the summer night. The shot of love and the spark of laughter be.
on our way back. I'll tell you about
Stars
this.
align and the month times night burn like a grind I leave. I will leave it on the next string, baby. I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5. I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part. They are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe. You know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this rush of life. You'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're leaving on the next train, babe. So take your seat. All right.
I read a little bit about Montpelier's history, and it said that it's part of Bear Lake County in southeastern Idaho. Mormon pioneers were the first to put Montpelier on the map, and they settled the area. The city became a stop for the Oregon Trail, was hosted by farmers and ranchers, railroad, and phosphate mines, and other forms of industry. The town has approximately 2,500 people. Still in still is popular for outdoor hunting, fishing, skiing, snowboarding, camping, hiking, side by side trails, whatever that are just outside the city limits. It's not far from Bear Lake. It's probably 45 minutes from Bear Lake, and it's on right off of Route 89 and 30 intersections, and it has the Oregon Trail Museum, there. Pretty cool place. It's about an hour and a half drive, hour and a half, 2 hour drive from here to get to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So cool area. Lots to see here. We did stop by the museum briefly. We had the dogs with us, so I just kind of ran in, looked around. It's a museum gift shop. Pretty cool, and I would have loved to spend more time, but I wasn't going to leave the dogs out in the car. So fun area, definitely interesting, and a lot of history to do with the Oregon Trail.
I call you up in the middle of the night, been bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling just fine. You and I will always know where we belong. This ain't no ordinary love we got going on. I'll pick you up in my 59 Ford. We head on down the road.
Obviously, this is the trail center. This is the museum. But it's a bus stop, and it's a popular place, and very cool little stop. Like I said, I did wander in for a few minutes, but we didn't stay because of the time. So then we head off and go see if we can find some other things in the area to see. Be Montana or Wyoming, but you can see it's still big sky country, and it is just stunning. So we come up here and we saw a sign that said Montpelier Reservoir. So here's a little map to give you some orientation about where we are. And the little thing is Montpelier Reservoir, the little blue thing next to where I've circled. And so we decided to go back and do some back roads through there, and it was stunning back there. We didn't see any deer. We did see a eagle, and we saw a few other things, but lots of birds. But we didn't see any deer or anything. But man, was it pretty! It's a pretty drive. It was a touch cold, and we did get snowed on, but that just added to the fun.
Went for a walk with the stars last night. Did not believe that I would end up right. Lucky endings were not something for me. I drove around all across the land.
We stopped here for a moment. We were watching the weather, and you can see the snow flurries, which was, for us being from Florida, we're always impressed with a little bit of snow. And this was as much snow as we've seen. So, um, I mean, I know for y'all that live here, it's not, but for us, it was pretty impressive, and we were enjoying watching it. It would melt as soon as I stuck my hand out, but boy, was it pretty. I was keeping an eye on the elevations, and I think we were at about 7,200 feet or something. But you can see we got quite a bit of snow. And we were watching the snowstorm, and we're aware to be careful up in the mountains, but it wasn't that much snow that it was going to be an issue, and we were enjoying driving around and seeing it. We drove up here and found this very cool little camping area with the fire pit, and decided to go on around and see what else we could find. It was definitely pretty here with the snow. I'm sure during dead winter it's packed in here. Man, it was pretty.
Here I am again outside your door. My heart in my
One of the things we really enjoy in these different areas is looking at the different topography. Um, you go from the aspen trees to the pines to the different elevations, and that's just something that we're not used to, the elevation and the being able to look out and see the mountains and all. It's just beautiful. And this drive was a great representation of going from one climate and one area to another. We had the aspens, we had the snow, we had the reservoir, we have the pines. Then we go down to some farming area. All in all, just a beautiful drive. And it was a beautiful day. I mean, we did get a little snow, but it was a beautiful drive, and had a great time out looking around and seeing the countryside. Beautiful area. Definitely not what I think of when I think of Idaho, but that's why we do these trips, is because it's just, you never know what you're going to find.
You are my friend, so I can say a spade's a spade.
And it was fun because we kept running. We'd go one way and we'd be driving around the mountain and it'd be sunny, and then you'd hit another area and you'd start seeing the snow flurries again. So, back and forth, from light snow to sunshine. Just a beautiful drive. It actually made the drive more fun, hitting a little bit of snow here and there. Here we stopped to read the Beaver Divide sign, but we were also enjoying a little bit of snowfall. So pretty out here. After winding around the mountain for a while, we started trying to pick our way back over to get on the main road to kind of head back home, because we were out here for several hours, just exploring, and had lunch out here and all. So we ran into some farming communities too, which was some beautiful homes out here. Out west, it's common to have range cattle and cattle be outside the fence and wandering around. But I'm just going to tell you, if you see this on the East Coast in Florida or anywhere in the East Coast, they are not supposed to be out, and you should be calling someone. So it's always a surprise to us to see cows out roaming wildly. Not sure that one was supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure they'll find out where it belongs. But that's one of the big differences that we've seen here, even from years ago when we visited, is they have a lot of free range. They'll have signs up saying "Watch for cattle" for the next whatever miles. That's just odd for us because that's not something you see on the East Coast.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away, I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think you said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me sit
second. Yeah, you're being over your head, babe. 'Cause there is no one other than me that can make you feel the way you feel when I hold you. I think I said enough. You said you love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in a car. Let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah, don't need you here to say you're sorry. 'Cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle. No, I just gotta know if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Just do it. Don't need you here to say you're sorry. 'Cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle. No, I just gotta know if you're gonna leave me, then just do it.
And here's a little shot of Paris, Idaho, as we drove through it. It's a cute little town. There are several trails, mountain trails, and hiking trails and jeep trails up in the mountains from here. And we saw people taking their side by sides up there too. So cute little area. This little town is Bloomington, Idaho. It's just north of Bear Lake on the Highway 89. And to the right, you'll see a sign that says British Settlers, Bear Lake, the historical monument. What it says on it is most early Bear Lake settlers came from Britain. One was the first woman convert to the LDS Church in Europe. Born in Preston, England, August 24th, 1806, Anne Elizabeth Walmsley Palmer was baptized July 30th, 1837. An invalid, she was carried into the water but walked out unaided. After coming to Nauvoo, Illinois in 1842, she drove an ox team to Utah in 1849 and settled here in 1863. She died here November 2nd, 1890. Through faith, she gained the strength to overcome trials and to achieve triumph. So it's a pretty interesting little area. This is a very small town, but it's just outside of Bear Lake. So I thought it was interesting and was a fun little marker. I hope you enjoyed this video. We certainly love this area. It is absolutely beautiful. If you do, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next.